Today marks a very important day for Bitcoin, for cryptocurrency, and I do believe we are going to see a major pivot and a change of the overall market environment beginning today. Because in a few hours, the CPI inflation data will be released and we will know, has inflation gone up or has it gone down, at least on paper. So today we're going to be diving into the chart, showing you exactly what we can expect when this data is released. So make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click that bell for notifications, because we are bringing you the most timely and the juiciest Bitcoin updates here on YouTube. The release of the CPI data will have two effects on the market, a short-term effect and a longer lasting effect. When the news is initially released, we can expect lots of short-term volatility. That means big, huge spikes to the upside, big, huge spikes to the downside, basically wrecking everybody for no reason. But once the dust settles, the second thing we can expect is for Bitcoin to choose a longer-term direction. Let's go ahead now and take a look at every single time the CPI data has been released throughout the past year. Every vertical white line on the chart is the date and time when the CPI data has been released, basically going all the way back to June 2022. Now, notice something very significant. Each one of these white lines marks a major pivot point for the Bitcoin price, and it always begins with short-term volatility leading to long-term volatility. June 13th, just last month when the data was released, we had a quick wick to the upside, a big drop to the downside. That was the short-term volatility. Then we had a very large move to the downside, which bottomed out and gave us our big move to our current high. If we go back to the time before that, we see something very, very similar, right? We see a big spike to the upside followed by a big drop to the downside, and then Bitcoin chooses a longer term direction for the next few days, continuing in a clearly defined downtrend. Let's go back and take a look at what happened the time before that. We can see that the Bitcoin price, when the data was released, we had some short-term volatility. Right here, we got a big doji purple candle, whoop, whoop, and then Bitcoin chose a direction, getting a move to the upside of about 5% throughout the next 2 days. So we see this very clear pattern here where we get a very large spike in volatility like we see right here in the short term, and then the asset chooses a longer term direction. So as we find ourselves right now, we have been consolidating within this range now for about 3 weeks, and as you can see, within a few hours, we are going to be getting this CPI announcement. So how is this going to affect the price? We know the short-term volatility is going to come in. We can expect big wicks to the up and downside. But what major direction is Bitcoin going to choose? When it comes to technical analysis and trading, we cannot know for certain what the price is going to do, but we can ask ourselves, what is most probable to play out? When we look objectively at this chart, we can see this is a very bullish chart going all the way back to November 2022. We have been making higher lows, higher highs in an uptrend, breaking out of this massive half-year inverted head and shoulders pattern, basically getting a bullish retest of the neckline of the head and shoulders, which is how we were able to take this juicy long trade from the exact bottom, the setup that we gave in the Casper Crew VIP Discord, right now up over 1,200% in profits. And by the way, if you want to join the Casper Crew VIP Discord, where every single day we do multiple live streams, we give you the levels we're looking to trade for scalps, day trades, swing trades, you can go to jasoncaspertrading.com. Go ahead and click the link to join the VIP Discord, and also in the description of this video, 25% discount coupon code for both of our trading courses if you actually want to learn how to do this the proper way and stay in the game with longevity instead of gambling away all your money. Also, if you want to take advantage of longing and shorting Bitcoin and other altcoins, make sure to check out my favorite exchange, MEXC, the best deal on fees out there, 0% limit order fees, 33% off market order fees, up to a $9,000 deposit bonus. If you click my link in the description and the pinned comment of the video. Also, if you are looking for an exchange that does not require a VPN nor KYC, check out ZOOMEX, a centralized and a decentralized exchange in one, best for USA traders or people who don't want to use a VPN. Links to all the exchanges that I use in the description and the pinned comment. So because we are in an uptrend and because the trend is your friend, I do expect the longer term price action of Bitcoin to continue to the upside, but I am also expecting a little bit of a fake out to the downside. Why a little bit of a fake out to the downside? Well, if we take a look at our higher term timeframes, we can see here this green rectangle. This is a major 3-year support resistance flip. It was our first support after our first pullback in the last bull run in January 2021. It was our support in the summer of 2021, a support resistance flip back here in the spring of 2022, our resistance right here in the spring of 2023, and now we've officially broken out of here, confirmed a bullish monthly engulfing candle. And so if we are going to now confirm that this previous area of resistance is now support, then we would look for a bullish retest. We would want to see price come down here to once again confirm that what used to be resistance for 3 years is now support, and then we can look for our move to the upside. This is coming in between $28.5 and $29.5 thousand, and this will do a number of things to the market. First of all, it will shake out all the weak hands. Everybody who's basically been long from this area with their stop losses below the lows, it will stop them out, inject liquidity into the market, which will then allow bigger players to fill up long orders to push the price once again to the upside. And also, Bitcoin just loves to wreck as many people as possible, especially after we get news like the CPI. So if we get bullish news and it appears that inflation has gone down, then I would actually expect Bitcoin to fake everybody out by getting maybe a big wick up and then a big drop down, and then we could get a real big move to the upside. Please keep in mind that I am not making a prediction. I am just giving one potential scenario. If we want to be in this game long term, we need to develop the skill of extrapolating into the future and preparing for multiple scenarios so that no matter what happens, we can be prepared. This is my main method of trading. This is how I was able to give the setup weeks in advance to take the long literally from the exact bottom on Bitcoin, because I had a potential scenario and I was looking for certain things on the chart. But this is a scenario that I do feel is very probable. So if we do get our drop to the downside today, I will absolutely be looking for bullish divergences on market Cipher B as we come down into that green box to potentially take a juicy swing long trade. All right, y'all, that is it for today's video. May everybody watching and listening be very blessed in the name of Jesus, Yeshua, the Messiah. Even if you are not religious, I still pray you and your family are super blessed, and I will see everybody in the next video. Peace!